All right, JVS, lead us where we need to go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to SnowRunner. JVS and I are going to deliver a bunch of taters all over the place. I've taken my trusty old Adam, and JVS has got the... Well, I found out that I didn't have the biggest motor, so the laggy Kenworth.
It's okay, Arthur. You don't have to feel bad about that.
I feel very bad. I made the truck look terrible and weak, and it was actually mighty with the right motor. I got it set up for logging.
So we pick up our potatoes on this map. We delivered 3 here and deliver 3 to the other map.
Okay, I'll work on the other map if you want to work on this one.
Fine.
Yes, JC, yes. Hey, TR. Yeah, and it wasn't... I actually... Oh, good.
No, I hadn't opened the stream yet.
Okay. I didn't... I could have streamed last night, except for I had really, really bad allergy problems again last night. So I was like sneezing nonstop, and then my throat started closing up. I'm fine today, so whatever it was got washed away with the rain, but...
Yeah, whatever.
Well, for today anyway.
That's funny. That's a different excuse than you gave us last night.
Well,
Really?
I was still going to try to push and stream, but then what happened was I just didn't. Because I just started feeling grosser and grosser and grosser. No, I really...
lying wrong.
No, you can ask my...
That, right?
You can ask my wife. Like, I was sneezing all night. And I slept terribly last night. The only thing that saved me today, because I'm like, I have to drive for work. And sometimes when you get these longer drives, I get really drowsy if I don't sleep well. And so I was like, great. And then we have a new guy that started yesterday. So Gary was like, why don't you have the new guy drive you around and you can show him where some of the places are. I'm like, all right.
God.
So he just drove me around all day, and I just sat there, like, basically all day long I got chauffeured around to the different, like, deliveries. I'm like, okay, I can live with it. We could do this every day. Yeah, I just sat in my seat. I didn't actually fall asleep because we were talking and stuff that kept me awake, but I just kind of laid back in my seat and let him, do the driving. And then when we get to the shops, I'd help him unload and load stuff. But, geez, that truck is a little bit faster than the Atom. You're already like 3 curves ahead.
All right, I'll just throw it in high gear and I'll slow down. Good one, TR.
That's me, passenger princess. So that was nice. It won't happen again, I'm sure, because Gary's usually pretty... Though he and David roll around all the time, so... Oh, wait, we need to go up that hill, don't we? Or did you go straight? What did you do? James?
I went to the place where I can't get by, so...
Okay, I'm going up the hill. That's right, Artemis Prime. Flipping all the time. Artemis Prime. Do you still hate me because I like U2 cameo? There's a very specific U2 that I like. Pretty much, I like the U2 from Unforgettable Fire, which was the... In the name of love. Like, I like that U2. And then I like the Joshua Tree Chest / Rattle and Hum U2. That was it. After that, I didn't like any other stuff, but those 2 albums were phenomenal. My taste in music is excellent. But I can appreciate any...
We're going to talk about music?
I can, yeah. I'm supposed to go down there. I can appreciate any unique guitar style that revolutionizes music, and you have to admit that the Edge really did. I mean, he defined worship music today. So, like, anything that you hear that's worship music, almost all has their sounds and like that half distorted with delay and reverb, like that he made that sound. Well, Floyd kind of made the sound. He perfected it. But they were the 2 bands that really used that delay stuff. Now, do you like Pink Floyd?
Arthur's stuck. It's
Yeah,
time
my-
for ramming speed.
No, wait, no. Give me a second. The problem with the Atom is it's got the little tires and then with the flat front nose, it's. Come on, get a bite. Oh. Ah. Okay.
It
Yes.
didn't work.
Well, not the country stuff, no, but anything from like Hillsong or Elevated or like all their stuff, like the first when everything kind of hit, all that stuff is basically recycled U2 stuff.
I don't like being recycled.
I know. That's why I don't love like just sitting around listening to worship music. I like playing it and I like worshiping to it, but I don't like just listening to it like for the music's sake because it's not really great. It's good,
Yeah,
but it's
it doesn't.
Or take this
satisfy
left.
the flesh.
doesn't satisfy the flesh. That's not what I'm saying. Wait, where are we going to take this left? Okay.
And you're not listening either.
I know. It sounds like the devil to
Flesh
me.
is weak. Ah,
Did you crash?
I almost did. I was tipping over as I was speaking.
Hello, Avalon. Hopefully you're having a better day today.
Yeah, I hope things are better for you, Avalon.
It's no fun when you're not. I know. I know what it's like to be in trouble too when you. It seems like there's nothing to do to save the situation. Yeah, but once you constantly start living in that situation, then you don't really notice it anymore.
Nothing to do but cry.
You're right. That's nothing I can do for her. So I guess I'll just keep going. Right. No one dropped $1 million. Yeah. I know. Me either. Dang it. My son's my son always does the super lottos. Like when they get up to like $400 billion or whatever, he always buys a couple tickets. He hasn't won yet.
That's our
you know-
government ripping us off.
Yeah, pretty
As soon
much.
as he does win, you guess who's going to be calling?
Everybody,
Yeah.
everyone he knows.
Well, the worst odds of any gambling that you can possibly do are the ones that your government sanctions.
Right.
Lotto and Powerball and Mega Millions and all those things
Yep.
the odds are just terrible. You have better odds at a casino.
True. Oh. I'm following you. All right, I caught up. So I wonder why that truck rolls so much faster. So I will say the European, even in real life, like trucks in Europe, but they mostly go like 50 miles an hour. 50 to 60.
Well,
I
they're
don't think the
speed
Scania-
limited though.
What'd you say, Micah?
The Scanias seem to move pretty good.
Yeah, they do. But I think even then, like they're limited to like, they'll say 110 kilometers or whatever. It's like 60 miles
Hey,
per hour.
It's
I
not going
thought
to
it
be
was
long
80.
before the Scanias are coming over here, man.
You think so?
Oh yeah, I've already seen them in truck shows. They had a Scania at an American truck show. They're trying to get them in here.
Well, they're nice. I mean,
Yeah.
they're,
Oh yeah. No, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that they're coming.
Yep, and they have as much power, and they're or more power in a lot of cases, and they're very comfortable. I still think people are going to resist though, because they're not going to want to have that like nothing in front of them if they crash.
Well, I don't think it's really going to be that. I think it's going to probably come down to repairs and stuff.
Yeah, that too.
If any.
Though, isn't I mean, it's Volvo I'm thinking of. For some reason, I always think Scania's in the States already, but they're not.
Well, the truckers that were getting in the truck and stuff, and and they were like, I like it. They're like, they look at the truck and they're just like, man, this thing's little. But then when they get in it, it's like, this thing's big. Like they get in, they can stand up in it and everything.
Yeah.
So
All right, so we need to go to. I'm going to cover the
You're
other
on
map.
your own now.
Where's the okay? The best entrance is there. All right, so we're going the wrong way. I need to back up. I'm looking to see which road that does not go through. So it looks like I need to go on the. How bad is that road that you're on, Micah? Is it pretty bad?
for what? What are you pulling the trailer or?
No, just truck loaded truck.
You're fine. You'll be fine.
8x8.
It might seem a bit sketchy, but it's fine.
It'll take me 17 turns to get turned around here. Up all night, sleep all day.
Okay.
Uh,
I had to, man.
I
had
know,
to.
right? I'm hoping. I've been applying for a bunch of different jobs, and one of the clients that I have for Bumper to Bumper is hiring a nighttime dispatcher. And you work from 4 p.m. until 8 a.m. Now it would suck because I'd have to only stream it, but it's only 2 weeks a month, and it's $1,200. So I would I would only be on every other week.
On what?
So I would it's a tow truck dispatcher. So
Oh.
they're long shifts, but what the girl said who does it, because she's like I'm doing it by myself right now. She's like, so I do it every week, all week. She's like, what we're gonna do is I'll split it. So I'll do 2 weeks and then you'll do 2 weeks. And basically you just answer the phone, and they have an app on the phone that you send, the truck, you dispatch the trucks through the app. And what? And she's like it's pretty it's pretty easy to do. So we'll see what happens. But she said after midnight you don't really get called. So she's like, you can just go to sleep. Like they know you're gonna sleep. As long as you answer the phone when it rings, you're fine.
Oh gosh.
So I'll probably end up doing it along with my other job.
Can you do it from home?
Yeah, you just do it from home.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
You
So
can play
how's-
some SNOWRUNNER or some Star Citizen while you're just doing that.
Right.
Call
But the-
comes in, pause,
Yep. So we'll have to see how it works if I do it if I'm going to stream during those nights, or I'll just have to see it, kind of gauge how busy it is. If it's real busy, then no. But
well,
if it's slow,
with us, you can always just pause and, you know what I mean?
yeah, true.
With the people that watch your video, they'd understand.
Yeah,
And if they don't, they don't.
but it's only 2 weeks a month, so you get paid for a full month, but you only work 2 weeks. So I'm like, if I can get that job, I'm going to do it. I don't know that I'm going to get it, but
All right.
but I've got some other stuff out there too. The other feelers out there that I'm working on.
Did anything ever come of that bank IT job?
Nope. I called them, and they're like, no, we decided that we're still looking. I'm like, okay.
Thanks for letting me know, you jerk.
I know. Like, I had to call them. That's business today, Because I said, I'm like, are you guys still looking, or I just called to find out like what's going on, because I haven't heard anything. And I'd like to be able to work there, but I'd like to know either way. So if it's a no, can you tell me no? And she's like, okay, give me a couple minutes here. She's like, I'll be back. She came back. She's like, no, they decided to go with someone else, but we haven't found them yet. We're still looking. And I'm just like, okay. What's up, RP? How's it going, JWA?
Whoa!
I'm already stuck. That's how it's going. Jeez, did you say JWA?
Yeah.
I'm on my way to the other map. I just got to find the right route to get there. How's farming going? Was a better day today for you, RP?
No more weeds.
Hopefully, yeah, you're on a better field. Oh, yeah, squishy road. I think I've tipped over here before. This looks really familiar.
Yeah, that's one of the bad spots right there, but
Yeah.
yeah, right after that.
Yeah, and this truck does pretty well. No, 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 no. Okay, or we could just dump over. Son of
Did
a
you dump over?
biscuit. Son of a George Bush.
All right, I'll come in.
I got
I'm
it.
almost there.
I got it.
Oh,
I'm
are
back.
ya?
Yeah, I'm back on my
Good?
feet. I need to reposition here a little bit because I'm kind of tilted.
Oh yeah, you do have a crane on that one.
Yep, that's why I brought it. Flip him his pride. Well, the good news is I didn't go over all the way. Attach winch, open engine. I can't. Hang on one second. I need to move the chat because I can't see my controls. So we're gonna slide that over and.
Man, I wish we could listen to music while we do this.
Well, you could. We wouldn't. As long as you have it on your headphones, we wouldn't hear it.
Oh no, chat would kill me.
No, we wouldn't
You
hear
do
it.
that.
No, I'd be singing.
Oh.
And the good stuff wouldn't be in the background, so it'd be really bad. It'd be really bad.
How do I? Why isn't it? Oh, crane mode. Yeah. What do I do for crane mode? X.
All the way.
Eat you all the way.
No, no, no.
I know. I always loved having those friends. Like, remember Tommy Boy? When they start playing this song and they're like, no, it's all right. You know, I don't like this one. No, me either. It's Tux, you know. And then next thing you know, they're just singing along with
Was
it.
that the baby, baby, baby?
Yeah.
I love you. Is it the Carpenters?
Like, yeah.
I love Tommy Boy.
I know. I just love having friends like that. You're just like,
Yep.
yeah, let's be geeks.
And I love. Oh, why'd you move to the garage, James?
Because I did what you did, but didn't end up on my wheels.
Oh. Baby, baby, baby. Yeah, it's hard to believe that Chris Farley's dead.
I mean, it's hard to believe.
It's just, well,
Dude,
I mean, yeah,
sucked
he was,
down drugs like it was nothing, man.
yeah, I guess that's true. At least David Spade is alive.
Yeah. Good
I
old
still-
Davey.
I still think his best performances are the Emperor's New Groove.
Who's?
Have you seen the Emperor's New Groove?
I don't. He was in that?
Yeah, he's the Emperor.
Oh,
He's the
okay.
demon llama.
Oh, okay.
No touchy. That's such a great movie.
I thought it was Putty.
Putty.
Yeah,
What
David
do you-
Putty. No! Oh.
Sounds like you guys are having a worse night than I am.
Well, no, I went to turn around because I came to help you, and I had my camera above the
yeah.
truck. So then when I went to turn, I didn't realize I was tipping over, so it was too late.
Ooh,
So I need your help when you're done.
okay.
I'm blocking the way anyway. I'm blocking your way.
Oh, so you'll be up in front of me?
Yeah, you'll have to tip me back over.
Pack the cargo, restore the crane. Yeah, if you ever get it, if you haven't seen The Emperor's New Groove, it might have been the last great Disney movie. Well, no, because Tangled came out after that. Tangled is great. And Frozen's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I don't know.
Frozen's okay.
Arthur,
What?
we're gonna have to seriously consider our friendship after those statements.
Well, I gotta watch all those movies because I got daughters. So, but I actually
but-
I love Tangled.
Good.
Tangled is hilarious.
Good dads
Yep.
don't subject their children to Disney rot.
To brain rot. Yeah, this was before the rot. It was like
No, it wasn't.
somebody back me up on here. Tangled is amazing.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, can you help sit me up?
Yes, I will.
Thanks.
Flynn Rider's
I'm on it.
hilarious.
But did you see the previews for the live animation of How to Train Your Dragon?
No,
It looks good.
it does look
looks
good, huh?
Yeah, it looks good. I'll have to see how much woke crap's in it, but before I.
Right.
Right,
Well,
I'll
that's
spend money
DreamWorks,
on it.
right? So it'll probably be fine.
Who knows?
Right. Right.
No, because I remember Disney when my kids, who are in their
You wanna go to
30s
the left?
now,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
their parents were always dead or died, and
Yes.
Oh
it
yeah.
was always torturing. It's like yeah.
Yes. Or Old Yeller, where, you know, like, why? Why did you have to?
Please don't tip over trying to take me down.
Yeah. So, but I like Tangled. It's a great movie. I hate to admit it.
I liked it too.
I thought it was great. But yeah, if you've never seen The Emperor's Groove, it's probably their last great animated cartoon.
Really?
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I mean, you've seen it. If you know what I'm talking about, like with Demon the llama and Pacha, the fat guy.
Well, I don't remember seeing a lot of it. I just remember the guy
Okay.
from Seinfeld, the mechanic, David Putty. He was like, high five. He always dated Elaine. He was like the tall young guy. He's been in several. I'm trying to think. What was that show we used to watch? He was in.
Well, what's the guy's name who's Roseanne's husband? Remember Roseanne, the TV show?
John Goodman?
Yeah, John Goodman is
Yes.
Pacha in that movie, and then David
I don't
Spade
even know
is the
what Pod is.
and David Spade's the llama. Oh no!
Oh.
Uh,
No, did you tip all the way over?
yes. No, I can. It's not. The winch thing is being weird. But I think I'm too far away from anything to winch. Oh no, I got it. Like, well, why don't you give me that?
Well,
as
you
a-
can always use your crane if you're running.
if you're running, yep. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay. Well, let's get you flipped over first, and then I'll reload.
I was gonna say I can help you load.
Would you? I'm gonna pull you down into the flat area because this is just tip zone.
Gosh, all I did was try to back up and turn around. See, this is why it's not good to help people.
This is. You should learn your lesson as this
I
game
know.
teaches a great lesson of don't help each other. No, I help people.
Don't just go on with your life. The righteous gemstones.
What's that from?
I don't know. I'm not even in that truck, and it looks like it's up your neck.
Well, it's a big truck. Is
It's
that the?
really front heavy. When I
Is
took
it-
that trailer off, it was like that front end just digs.
Is that the 512 PF?
The C5 500.
Oh, okay, the camera.
Yeah, it's a new one. It's really good, but man,
There you go. She's done. She's over.
okay. All right, now let's see if I can get the heck out of the way.
Yeah, I was a little afraid of this road. This is like the bad road.
I don't want that part attached.
Do you want me to suck your back around?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I know. I was just
You
kinda
want me to
thinking,
tug your rear?
I'm not allowed to say things like that, but you
I was
are.
gonna say, I'm not responding, not thinking about it.
Give you a
No,
little
if
tug
Simone
on
said it, I would not respond. I would not say anything.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm not.
No offense, Simone, but
She's not watching. She's watching some stupid shorts on Facebook.
No, that for me, it's just out of respect. There's no point in me responding to things she says
Right.
like that. Let's see if I can get my stuff I dropped without going over the bad part.
Because I just heard.
There's one.
I know she's not watching my stream because I heard on her phone. I heard, "And I will always love you." Like, oh, bodyguard.
Thanks, Arthur.
Thank you, sir,
Saving my tail.
and your friend.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sit that down and pack it up. I've actually never seen it before. Activate.
Oh, The
anchor.
Righteous Gemstones is a movie.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I've never seen. Okay. Or is he responding to our talking about Bodyguard? Kevin Costner and the now deceased Whitney Houston. I've never seen that movie
Really?
though. Nope.
Very good movie.
Yes.
I've heard it is good.
I wish you could see my screen on the stream.
Why? What did you do?
So I've got the yellow loading crane,
Okay.
and it's extended all the way out, and my cable has gone out more than the length of the boom to be able to snag the piece I dumped.
Oh, because it went like way in the river.
The pallet of potatoes, exactly in the river.
Oh, jeez. Does this road go to the right? Is that where we're... Okay.
Yeah, it goes to the right.
I bent one of my tail lights. Oh, this is not going to end well. Come on, go this way.
Oh yeah, you want to go around that tree stump thing.
Okay, no, Eliza, I need that, honey. My computer's overheating. Give me that. Nope. Hold on a second, folks. Laptop under 90 degrees. About 85. Which is acceptable for a laptop. It's actually low. That's good. That's what I want. I don't want it overheating. Yay. You okay? Did you just fall down? She tripped over one of your toys. No, please don't turn that off.
The movies I kind of miss from Disney were
Leave it.
the old movies, like
Leave it.
remember the Kurt Russell played the computer kid, the kid with the computer brain.
Oh, you're talking about like Shaggy
Remember-
Dog and stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah, like
Flubber.
those old. Yeah,
Yes.
those are just so much fun to watch.
Yep. Freaky Friday. Herbie the Love Bug.
Mhm.
And the bad guy was always Alonzo Hawk, though. Somehow he was.
Yeah, I know it.
He was. What do you
Want me to
want?
help tell you
He always had that voice.
You want to help pull you? Or no?
Now get out of my office.
Thought they decided that all that old Disney stuff was all racist, so that's why you can't see it anymore.
I don't know about those movies, but they got rid of. I was talking to my wife about that the other day. Well, and you guys too. About was it Zippity Doodah?
Yeah.
There's a bluebird on my shoulder. And when people watched it now, it's not that they've gotten rid of it, but they just don't. They've taken it out of circulation. But people that watch it, they're like, it's not any different than any other movies that came out that era. Like, there's nothing bad in it. No, not Bedknobs and Broomsticks. That's right. I remember that. Or that movie was silly.
Yeah.
But then there was what was the other one that was like that? Escape on Witch Mountain.
Mhm.
Had like this the Gilligan. Hang on a second, guys. Hang on. What's going on here? Oh yeah, the Escape on Witch. Anyway, Uncle Remus was the name of the movie that got. I guess it's not really canceled because they did the same thing to Tron in the '90s. They put it on. What do you call it? Like, no,
Laserdisc.
no. They put it on. Can you put it away, please?
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, guys. Hold on a second. Sorry, my daughter is getting into naughty things. She's getting up in my cupboards and pulling things out. Anyway, they put it. It's not. I can't remember the name of it, but like, I had rented Tron from the first time I ever saw it. I rented it as like a young teenager, maybe like 13, and it was. I got it from Blockbuster Video, and I watched it and I loved it, and I wanted to get a copy, or at least watch it again. But Disney had put it on this. It's more. I don't know. It's some weird movie some weird name that they call movies that go into this state, and basically it means you can't get it. So it's no longer available. At some point they may re-release it, but the company's just holding it. And
well, Disney used to do that all the time.
Yes,
Like,
yeah, it was a way of controlling the.
Yeah, they'd sell whatever, Beauty and the Beast or Cinderella or whatever. They'd sell it for a short period of time.
Yeah, and then stop selling
it's
it.
Unavailable.
Yes. Yep.
For years.
Yep. And that's what they did with Tron. And so it's not the Vault, but no, it's like Mortem or something like that. But it's not. That's not right. I want to say post-mortem, but that's not correct. It's some like state that a movie goes into that you don't have access to it. So let's see. I need to figure out where I'm going here. We need to go to those two places at least. And where's the third one? Front office. Okay, so we're gonna go left first. It looks like the road goes all the way to the market, but the castle, I'm not sure I'm going to get there. Maybe if Micah fixes the bridge, that'll be how we get there, but we'll see. Monkey wife. No, not Disney Vault, but thank you. It's a good try. No, it's some other name. Anyway. I couldn't get Tron again until I was like 19 years old, I think, or 18 years old is when they finally released it on video again. And it came out.
Circulation?
Yeah, but there's still a name for it. But yeah, it's basically out of circulation. Are you serious? Hold on, guys.
And it's like, oh, I went and looked at those tweets, and they completely misconstrued what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm back.
And she's still in court over that.
She won.
No, I don't think she's won.
Uh-oh.
She won access to information that Disney was trying to withhold.
Oh, okay.
That was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I just don't understand it. It's like, why did I don't know.
Why did Disney have to become political?
Right, and that's why, yeah, it sucks because it's like. Anyway, it's sad, but that's where they're at. But yeah, I was glad when Tron finally came out. I got it on video cassette first, and then a couple years later they did the anniversary edition. And by that point, see, when it first came out, it wasn't popular at all. It took them like 10 years to become a cult classic. And all of a sudden people were like, Tron's a great movie.
The first one you're talking about, or the second one?
The first one, yeah. The first one didn't do well at all. It was a failure.
Oh, yeah.
And then after like 10 years, though, or 15 years, people started getting into computers. And it was very nostalgic. It was like, oh, wait, this has like all the arcade stuff. And it's got, like original like IBM type PCs and like that. It struck a chord with nerds everywhere.
Well, the thing is, we were, like me and you, we were like 7 or 8 years too young.
Yeah. When it first came out,
Like
I missed it. I wouldn't.
Like, remember arcades were starting to die when like we got to the age where we could go to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, you guys are so much younger than me.
Yeah. And Javius, you probably got to live in that era when there was arcades and you go to all your buddies, right?
I mean, we did. I did too. As a
but it was starting to like die. It wasn't the highest
And
point.
I don't mean the crappy version at the mall either.
Yeah, that's what we went to. We went to Aladdin's and Chuck E. Cheese's.
And an actual full-fledged.
Coin op.
This is an arcade.
See, I didn't get into the computer stuff because we were just too poor.
Yeah.
Like, my dad just couldn't afford to just give us quarters.
I mean,
go.
Oh, the penny arcade. Yeah, my wife still, in her hometown, they still have penny arcades. And they literally are. They have games that you can play for a pence and 2 pence. And we had some fun. We'd put in like $2 and play for like 2 hours. You have all
So
those
not
games.
only on my first job did we have the OG Asteroids table game.
Oh yeah.
We also had cigarette vending machines.
Oh yeah. Back when it wasn't age restricted.
I remember buying candy cigarettes.
Oh, we need to.
Yep.
This truck is so slow.
But I'm just saying, my point was, just that time must have been just amazing.
Yeah.
People were trying to get on the boards, to get on the high.
Yeah, high scoreboards. Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
And then you
Yeah.
get on it and somebody unplugs the freaking machine and it's gone.
yeah. Then you go out and fight. No one brings a knife. No one brings a gun.
No.
You just go out and fight it out.
I loved Moon Patrol and Robotron. Those were my jams.
I always liked Centipede.
Centipede was
That
fun.
my
Yep.
Yeah.
With the
I'm
rolling
trying to
ball.
remember the racing game that they had at another place I worked at.
Pole position.
I think it was that might have been it.
Yeah, that
But
was
it was the Suzuka race circuit was the track that he drove on.
I mean, there were so many racing games and they all looked the same. There was Outrun.
Yeah.
There was the one with what was the Sega one with the Ferrari? What was the name of that game?
California Cruising? No.
California Cruising. Yeah, Pole Position was like the original Atari. They had a cartoon and everything. Pole Position.
I remember when Street Fighter came out, when it was co-op and stuff.
Street Fighter.
Whoa.
See, when I had already graduated high school and moved out when my parents decided that my younger brothers needed a computer to help with their schoolwork,
Right.
which was ridiculous. But it was an Apple IIe,
Oh yeah.
and it was god awful expensive.
Somebody
And
stole the general.
monochrome-
Oh god.
monochrome green graphics.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, I played some cool games on those though. Leisure Suit Larry.
but
I can't remember
Oh,
the one.
I never did those.
There was a submarine game.
Run Silent, Run Deep.
I don't know. It was a weird like. You'd have to go through all these tubes and like rescue people. And of course, Oregon Trail. That was another one we were allowed to play.
Mhm.
And the monochromatic version of Space Invaders. Yeah, we had 2
And
EEs and
then-
2 GSs and stuff like that, 2 Gs.
And then I decided to go to computer school after high school. And part of that package was I got my very own Commodore 64.
My first computer was a Texas Instrument.
My neighbors had
A
a
Trash 80?
Huh?
A Trash 80?
It could have been. It was the kind where you had to slide. It was on the right side. You slid the cartridge in on the right. And it had a keyboard.
Yeah, see, my neighbors had a Tandy that was like 16 color.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was though, but it was a nice computer. And then my other neighbor had an Atom. Those are horrible because they took forever. Because they had the load off tapes.
Oh, I lusted after an Amiga.
I remember those were like quote unquote
Nah,
the graphics powerhouses.
no, it was. I have a game. It's not installed now, but it's in my Steam library
Yeah,
that I used to play in the late '80s
on
on.
the Amiga.
Well, one of the guys in my shop when I was in the Navy, he had an Amiga, and we would hang out at his house and play Ports of Call. It was glorious times back then.
Ports of Call.
Yeah, that's not that. Those were the days where you didn't get you went and bought a game and then it wouldn't play right and you had to wait for the patches to come in. No,
Yeah.
they worked.
Uh,
They worked. And then any
yes,
bugs that they had were in it. You just had to work around them.
they weren't bugs; they were features.
Yeah, that's right. Features. And then when it wouldn't work, you'd pull it out and blow into it, and then into the cartridge.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Nintendos. Yeah. Many a failed Nintendo Spring as a kid. I remember having to like jam those plastic covers, having to jam those in there on top of the Nintendo to keep it in, so it would sit just right.
And then my kids had a Super Nintendo, but that was never my jam. Nintendo was always too cartoony for me.
I love the Super Nintendo.
Oh, when I got my second wife and my PlayStation 1, that was heaven.
The PSX, yeah.
Wife.
Yeah, the PlayStation was.
Oh, because she would play. We would both play Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah,
It was great.
my
Okay, Arthur, get ready for a video clip.
why is it
Or
over this? What?
or a cinematic. Because you
Oh.
might end up hitting the bridge. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Very nice. We now
Thank
have a
you for the
bridge.
cash and experience, sir. No, I got my second wife and a PlayStation in the same year.
The PlayStation was a good. It was such a great system. So many fun games. I spent so many hours playing Gran Turismo. Castlevania
love
Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night was amazing.
I played the original Castlevania on PC,
PC.
where it was. Or no, not Castlevania, Wolfenstein. Sorry.
Oh, yep, yeah, me too. Yep. That's when I started getting. Wolfenstein was the first game when I mean, we played Stunts. That was like a car racing game,
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I had. I
Yep.
loved that.
and we
You
had
make it track yourself.
yeah, you build the track yourself, and then it had jumps and stuff, and you do the jumps. It had a Lamborghini, and it had and then
I had. What did I have? I think it was like 8 or 9 discs.
right,
You had
you have to load.
put in and putting out. Yeah, you keep loading them in and out.
But like Commander Keen and all those games, like Duke Nukem, the original like flat Duke Nukem, not Duke Nukem 3D. But yeah, then Wolfenstein hit, and that was like whoa, and then Doom was like right on the heels. Doom was incredible. Those were the PC. So I was kind of torn at that point because I had started when I got the PlayStation. I'd started playing the PC too and realizing, oh, I like the PC games better. But still, Gran Turismo was awesome, and then I had Need for Speed on both the PC and on the console, and I liked the PC version better. The graphics were a lot sharper. But
I played Gran Turismo so much
oh yeah,
that. Do you remember the LM race cars that you could get?
which ones? Oh, the special ones like the
They always called them the LM. LM, whatever, like the Toyota Soar LM. It was
Yeah.
black. It was a freaking Camry. But
Right.
I figured out that if I could get to the point where I could win the first full-fledged race car, which was that Toyota, then the rest of the game was just a matter of putting in the work. Because once you had that race car, then you could win everything else that you needed to win
Yes.
with that car.
Right.
So
yeah, because it fit all the other.
Started. I
It fit the
started
different cups.
I would start the game over again, and I would pick worse and worse and worse cars.
Yes, and try to win
make
doing
it-
those. Yeah.
The hardest challenge I could get to win that race car. And once I did, then I'd start again.
You know, I just like going through the cups with this. I try to get cars that specifically match the cup.
Right.
Kind of like I do with Forza when people get mad at me. I'm like, no, that's too much power for this. Pick something like that. Because I want it to be a traditional vehicle. But I do like the way that the games have that in there, like when they do the different cups. Hold on, folks. We're going to take a 2-second break here while we get Eliza figured out. All right, I'm back. I think she's going to be happy for a couple
of
more.
that.
She's going to go sleepy soon.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just telling Micah I'm not going down that line of questioning.
Wait, what's that? What did I miss?
I was making an assumption, and I guess my assumption is incorrect.
I think if I was to pick, I don't know if I was to pick a car game that I wish they could redo, I think Gran Turismo 2 would be the one that I want them to like make modern.
Now, what would you change?
I would want all of the cockpits.
I would change the graphics to modern graphics. That's it.
And I want all the original car cockpits in there, which is why I like Forza, because Forza has, like, if you sit in the car, it's the actual cockpit, or not cockpit, but it's the actual cabin. Hang on, what would you do, honey? My wife had one. She likes the Italian job. She said she'd like to see that modernized. Interesting.
Which version of the Italian?
Which one, honey? The first one was that PlayStation? On the PlayStation.
There was a game?
Yeah. She said it's on the PlayStation 2.
Movie.
Nope, not on the PlayStation.
Is you got the blow the bloody doors off, and then you got the Marky Mark Wahlberg one.
That's the one that I saw. You
didn't see the original Michael Caine blow the bloody doors off?
Nope, never seen it.
That's like a meme before there were memes.
I know, and I want to. It doesn't mean I don't want to see it. I definitely want to see it. Hang on, I got to figure out where are we going next. I got to go all the way over there. Uh-oh.
Where do you got to go?
Oh, to the other side of the map. I'm thinking it's going to be best to go back to the bridge that you made and then go to the gas station.
Arthur, just before you leave, check out a mission called
Champing at the Bit?
No, that's what I'm doing. It's Lone Etiquette?
Etiquette?
Yeah, because there's a trailer just north of you up in the mountains that needs to be towed to the port.
Oh, that's a long
I'm
way away.
Okay, that's fine.
Hold on, folks. Right now, my biggest issue is I don't have any, much gas left. So I need to go to...
I could give you what I have in my truck.
And I also don't have... I guess this does have a trailer hitch. I don't mind coming back later to do it. It's not a huge deal.
Okay.
I'd pick more
Are
of
we
it.
continuing after that mission's done?
Let me see what time we're at. I think it's sort of up to Micah, like what he's doing time-wise, but I think we can. Yeah, because we'll be at an hour.
Yeah, if you don't have enough fuel, it's no big deal. I would have thought they put like a little scout fuel trailer up there, but I guess they did not.
Right.
I'm gonna be forever young.
Pizza Bala.
Yeah, really.
It's so funny. We would like you to try the new Pizza Bala. Wait, is this a dead end? Literally dead end. No, it's not. This is just
Do you
the
want to
bridge is an end.
activate another contract for me?
Sure. What contract do you need activated?
Necessary repairs. It is under Ackerlandorf Administration.
Okay. I have accepted it.
That's
You are all set.
your
It's on my plate,
repairs.
Stacey.
There we go.
Molly! She's foul.
Wait, I did the wrong one. What mission were we working on?
I don't know, the one with all the potatoes.
It's in the bag. No, no. This is Eliza getting ready for bed. She's beyond tired, Jay. She's getting to that stage where she doesn't nap anymore,
She doesn't
and so
want to.
when it's time for bed, it's like, ugh. She's like just happy, sad, happy, sad.
Fighting
And
it.
that's how we know. Oh, it's time for you to go night nights. And she loves going night night. That part where like she gets cranky if we don't put her night night. She'll get her baba. Is she sore?
No, the dog just sat on the head.
Oh, the dog sat on her head. That make me mad too.
Yeah,
She gets her baba
Micah?
and goes right to bed. She's like, good night.
Yes, Davis.
I need to pick up 3 fuel, which is apparently on the Foothills map.
Oh,
Can you look at the map and tell me which gateway I should probably use to get there?
let's see.
Oh, there's one
Oh, no.
fuel station. Well, I would the northern. Let's see.
Hang on one
The one
second.
you guys went through?
Right to bed.
Wait, what
She
are
does not
zoomies?
like going to bed. Like they just get excited and start running around.
Oh, right.
It's like it's like they don't want. It's like she doesn't want to go to bed, and so she just gets herself all worked up so she can stay up.
Right,
later,
right.
You know.
Like, hey, if they see I'm
then-
energetic, I want it to go.
And then she's like exhausted. You know what I mean? Like then she's overtired, and then
Right.
she's really mad. So
Nope, Eliza, she likes to go to bed. She's like, good night.
man, hang on to that as long as you
Yeah.
can, man.
Seth was like that too. He would just be like, okay, I'm tired. Like, are you going to go to bed? He's like, yep, I'm going to bed. Good night. She's like that
You know,
too.
Seth comes across as a very what's the word I'm looking for? Sensible? Does that make sense?
For the most part, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he just comes across as a very sensible person. Like you present him with everything, and he just makes that
Right.
sensible decision.
No, that's definitely Seth. Very calm about stuff.
Yeah, yeah. It just
Night, BB. I love you, Lie Pie. She's
Good night, Liza. Have fun.
Good night, beautiful. Yes, he's very organized with his streams. She's not cranky. She was smiling. She was just cranky because the dog sat on her.
Can't blame her for that one.
That's right.
Does she ever sit on the dog?
Yes, she did tonight, and that's why one of the pauses that we had, she came over and sat on the dog, on Elvis, and he wasn't happy. He kind of growled a little bit, and I was like, "I'll be right back," and I picked her up and said, I scooted him off the couch. I'm like, "Go on, get down," because she was kind of bouncing on him, right? He usually doesn't mind if she sits on him when she was bouncing and I think that was her. Because he's a good boy. Good job, Bush. Patient boy.
When my older kids were young, my parents, we had a golden retriever, and oh my God, was that dog an angel with them? They could do anything to her, and she wouldn't get upset.
Yeah.
Hang on to her tail, pull on her ears, lay on her. She was all about it.
Well, that's how he is too. Usually, she pulls his ears and stuff, but he got a little grumpy tonight. I think it's because there were other dogs too. Like they're.
Well, like you said, she was bouncing on him, maybe, you know.
Yeah, that was the straw that broke the doggy's back. Babe, can I have that drink that's in the fridge?
No.
Okay.
You drank all of it.
Yeah, I'll get more.
Well, one was supposed to be for me.
You had lots of one.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I
Well, never mind then. Forget it. Never mind. Good Lord. Um, golden retrievers are usually very, very gentle. They're a good breed. Very sweet too.
Well, I have a golden doodle now, and he or she is not that.
Well, the doodles.
She is like 90% poodle.
Yeah, I was gonna say because poodles are pretty high strung. Somehow I missed the road. Fudge nuts! How did this happen? Oh, okay.
Stage complete.
Well, I guess.
That's me, I think. Now, I'm really confused.
I'm gonna regret this.
Boys have a. I was about to quote Kindergarten Cop, but that might not be stream friendly.
Well, no, it told me to bring a trailer here. I brought it here. And it says stage complete. Now it's to deliver 4 hay bales. So why would they want me to drive all the way back out again?
Because they like to make you suffer.
Like, must do these things.
This is not this truck's strong suit. Ah, we got it. Okay, good. The double wheels made it across. I'm just hoping I get back in time to get gas. So we don't run out. Where did the road go? Oh, to the left. Okay. Forever gassed. Are you sure you want gas forever? Yeah, in some countries, not this terrain, no. Maybe off-road trucks with like deflated tires, but for the most part, no.
Oh, I chose poorly.
You did? I did also.
I did not like plot every 50 feet my route, so I ended up going a more difficult way.
You and me both, brother.
Man.
Yeah, but my truck is capable of handling it.
Yeah, this one's not doing too bad. I mean, I just got to be careful not to tip.
Why can't I load? Huh. It's not letting me load.
Yeah, like this kind of stuff, right? Right, TR. Man, I haven't played Skyrim in forever. Still jonesing for the new Oblivion someday.
I've resisted.
Ryan's loving it. He's like, it's so great. He's like, it's all the things that make a game good. Because he's like, that was the original. The original was a phenomenally good game. And he's like, this one, they've captured it. It's obviously it's got the same underpinnings because it's the same game, but with much better graphics. He's like, it's a blast. And Ryan is super critical of every game he plays. He's super duper critical. So.
And yet he still plays Star Citizen.
He does. He does. Though he takes breaks, so he's on break right now.
Would you be willing to jump into my truck on the map you're in and just see if you could load the bales into the red trailer?
Yeah. Let's take a break here, folks.
Will not.
All right. Micah has been dealt with. Oh, and I got to reset my mission. Dang it.
I'm sorry, man. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with this trailer.
All right. I just need to find gas. Well, as luck would have it,
By the bridge, yeah.
there's a gas station right here. Uh-oh. You okay, James? Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I just saw left. I didn't see returned.
I need to find fuel.
Yes, there's one here where I'm at. I need to find my destination. It's over there. Oh, I'm also going to the Western Farm. Let's see. It looks like it's probably best to go
Did
that
I miss
way.
something?
So left. Oh, are we ready for morning? Sorry.
Okay, so I can't complete that one right now. Loan adequate. Could go across the street and just go get that.
This is going to be one long episode. Sorry, folks. This is a long arse mission.
Let's go. It's a long episode.
Long episode. Bonus SNOWRUNNER.
I'll go get that trailer. I'll go get some fuel and then go get that trailer.
Oh, what do you mean I can't go through there?
Just do it.
I have the
James.
Kenworth, buddy.
Do it. Do it.
Your broken down flooded road is no match for my Kenworth.
That's right. It won't even know the water is there. Oh man, that smells good. Can I have a coffee?
No, I'm already said my bad.
Okay. I probably shouldn't have one this late anyway.
You know,
Yes.
I don't think I've ever heard her say yes to you.
No, but then she always makes it. Or like 80% of the time she just does anyway.
Clearly she did one time when you got married, but
Yes. No, she still does.
maybe a second time for Eliza, but
No, she still does.
I still do walk.
Make me coffees anyway. You always say no, but then you make them. But honestly, this late at night, it's probably better if you don't, honestly. Because it's... then I'll be up all night. And I need to go to bed.
Up all night, dead all day.
Oh, she's so sweet in real life. She never yells. She's never upset. Ever. See the look I'm getting right now? So sweet. It's like it's like being with Mary Poppins. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Where am I going to cross? Once again, I think it's actually best to go to the right and then go left across that bridge. Let's do
are
it.
you still working on that deliver 3 potato
Yes,
sack?
yes. That's right, Avalon. Pope Avalon. surely you've never heard her shout at me before. Never. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. The medicine go down. Ahem. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. There's a Pope poop in the woods. You get to wear the little fishy hat. Polar bears, they poop on the icebergs. There's no woods. Oh yeah, they do in the woods sometimes. Don't they poop in the ocean. Love a fish. Javius, this mission will be done soon. Don't you worry.
Are you gonna call it when you're done with this mission? Or are you gonna do another one?
What time is it?
It's 10:20.
I'm gonna say, yeah, we'll probably call it when we're done with this one. I know I haven't been on that long. It feels like it took us a while to get started though, because I had the computer issues. But I do need to start heading towards bed, doing my wind down, flossing my teeth, taking my allergy pill, going tinky winky, brushing my toodles. Yes. Do-do-do-do. We're leaving together, but still it's farewell. Such a cheesy song.
But a good song, man. It's all good.
Yeah, once again, I think it's really that song and maybe Jump are the first songs that I ever heard that were like heavy metal on the radio. I know there were others, but like those are the two that stick out to me.
Jump. Van Halen Jump?
Yeah, that was like the first.
That's heavy
rock.
metal to
Well,
you?
not heavy. Yeah, they call it heavy metal. I know it's pop. It's pop metal, hair metal, hard rock. But those were the first.
You're the first and the last.
Yeah. And then like smoking in the boys' room. This is Motley Crue.
I remember. Twisted Sister. What do you want to do with your life?
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
I want to rock.
I want to rock. Was that Twisted Sister?
Yeah.
I want to rock. The videos.
I know.
You're going to make me go watch the Motley Crue documentary or biopic again.
I never loved Motley Crue. I did like Home Sweet Home, though. That was probably still one of my all-time favorite songs. My heart's like an open book for the whole world to see. I'm on my way.
I'm guessing I wasn't supposed to go that way.
And then you had the 80s metal bands with the names like Kicks with 2 X's. Ladies and gentlemen, we're Kicks. There were just so many glam bands. It was so funny, like that era. So many, like just thousands of glam bands. Those guys all work at Guitar Center now.
They all work at Guitar Center now. That's weird.
All right, so I finally finished that dang mission along with Javius.
Was that you?
Yeah, Javius had his half done like 2.5 hours ago, but we have that. And what are you working on now, Javius?
I'm working on necessary repairs, and I'm about to drop off the first part of that mission, 3 fuel,
Okay.
at the farm. So
And
that
then you
will
want
be an
A good safe
appropriate
spot.
place to stop.
Okay, well then, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed our years of SnowRunner content, I just encourage you to throw me a coffee or a couple coffees. And all that stuff does help keep the channel running. It pays for the internet, pays for the computer that I use to do the streaming and recording. And I don't own it yet. I will at the end of the year, hopefully. And in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great night and a beautiful evening. And we will see you guys next time on Farm Sim. Don't forget to, we do this sometimes Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday night, but I stream pretty much every night that I can on Twitch. That link is also in the description. So we'd love to see you on stream. Everybody's nice, nobody bites. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, voice help. If you're watching on Twitch, same goes to you. Have a good night, everybody. You guys want to say good night?
Good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.